How many Etsy sales do you actually need to make $1,000 a month? Because if you're anything like me, you don't want to spend hours posting on social media or waiting to go viral just to make money online. You want something that works around your life, your kids, your schedule, your limited time. I started my Etsy shop in 2022 as a homeschooling stay-at-home mom, working only while my kids were sleeping. I didn't post on social media. I didn't pay for Etsy ads. I had no following whatsoever. And I figured out a simple formula that helped me know how many sales I needed to hit per month to reach my income goal. I'm going to show you that formula right now. And by the end of this video, I can guarantee you'll see how simple this actually is. Now, when I say sales, I'm talking about orders, which happens every time someone buys something from your shop. So to keep this video simple, one sale equals one order, no matter how many products the customer bought. Okay, so before I tell you how many sales you actually need, let's talk about how Etsy income actually works. And it comes down to one simple formula. Monthly income equals number of orders times AOV. Now, if you don't know what AOV means, it simply stands for average order value. And all that means is the average amount a customer spends in your shop per order. So if you sell a $5 digital product and a customer comes through and buys your $5 digital product, your AOV or average order value is $5. It's pretty simple. And if you already have an Etsy shop with some sales, calculating your AOV is super easy. So to calculate your AOV, you're just going to take your total revenue in the last month, divide it by the number of orders you had in the last month, and that's going to give you your average order value. So let's do a quick example. So let's say you made $200 last month and you had 30 orders. So your number of orders is 30. Your AOV, so what we're going to do is take 200 divided by 30, and that is going to give us $6.67. So that is your average order value. But what if you don't have any sales yet? That is still no problem. All you're going to do is look at the products you're interested in selling. So if you see most of them are around $3, we'll assume your average order value will be around $3. If those products are between $5 to $10, you can go in the middle and say your average order value will be about $7 to $8. So it's really not an exact science. We're just playing around with the numbers to get an estimate of how many sales we'll need to hit this $1,000 per month goal. Now, this next part is where you'll either get excited or discouraged, so I want to make sure you land in the right place. So if our goal is $1,000 per month, so we want our total revenue to be $1,000, we are going to plug this right here into our formula. So total revenue for the last month would be $1,000. So let's figure out our AOV and our number of orders we need. So we're just going to go with the baseline of an AOV around $5. So let's duplicate this and we'll put AOV at $5. So now all we're going to do is take our $1,000 goal and divide it by our $5 guesstimate AOV. And that is going to tell us that we need 200 orders. And I know that can sound like a lot, but stick with me because I'm going to break this down so you see you actually don't need 200 orders. It's typically going to be less than that. And the reason you're typically going to need less than 200 orders is because Etsy is not a small platform. At the end of 2025, it was estimated that Etsy had over 86.5 million active buyers. That means 86.5 million people are already on Etsy, already searching for products, and already ready to buy. Now, out of that 86.5 million active buyers, you only need 200 of them. So if we take our total number of orders, which should be 200 to reach our $1,000 goal, and divide that by the amount of active buyers, which is 86.5 million, we are going to get 0.00002% of the people already buying products on Etsy to buy our product. So as you can see, that is way less than even 1% of the active buyers on Etsy. And this is why it is absolutely possible to make sales without going viral, without posting on TikTok, and without sharing your entire life on Instagram. The buyers already exist on the Etsy platform with their credit card information saved. Your only job is to make sure your products show up when they search. But let me tell you how this gets even better. Okay, so do you remember our formula? It is monthly income equals orders times AOV, or average order value. And we said you needed 200 orders times your AOV of $5, and that would get you to $1,000 per month. But that math assumes every single customer only buys one product. Now, what if that wasn't true? What if a customer comes to your shop and instead of buying just one product, they buy two? So now let's do some simple math. So we have one customer that comes into your shop. Instead of buying one product, they are going to buy two products. We said our average order value, which is our estimate, is going to be about $5, but play around with these numbers. So that is going to give us a new average order value of $10. Now, instead of each customer being worth $5, that same customer is worth $10. So this means in order to hit our $1,000 goal, so we have that right here, our $1,000 revenue goal, with our new AOV of $10, if we do this math, 1,000 divided by 10 is going to give us 100 orders or 100 customers. So we just went from needing 200 orders down to needing 100 orders. So we just cut that in half simply by increasing our average order value. And you can accomplish this with product clusters. That's simply creating a group of related products so one customer can come into your shop and buy multiple items. This is how you can increase your average order value without niching down your entire shop hoping for sales. So instead of trying to get 200 random orders from 200 random customers, you're creating small product groups that naturally increase how much each customer can spend. So it's the same $1,000 goal, but fewer customers and less pressure. And your shop can have completely unrelated clusters serving completely different customer types. So this cluster over here could serve moms who are wanting to create better routines. This cluster right here could serve students who are looking for study resources. And so you can go on and on with these clusters. You're just going to keep everything organized in your shop sections. And if we look over here, this is why it's so important to keep adding products to your shop. Because the more products you add, the more opportunities you create for one customer to buy multiple products, which increases your average order value. And as you create more products, you start getting more repeat buyers too. So the number of customers you need just keeps dropping and dropping. So we've started at needing 200 customers who are all just buying one product to needing 100 customers buying two or more products. And here's what makes this even more realistic. Etsy has approximately 36.9 million reported repeat buyers. So these are people who have already purchased on Etsy before and keep coming back to buy more products. And on top of that, Etsy has 6 million habitual buyers. So these are people who have spent $200 or more and made purchases on 6 or more days during the past year. So these groups of people are looking for things to buy over and over and over again. And this is why you don't have to find brand new customers every single month. You just need customers that will find your shop one time and keep coming back to buy more and more products. And that's how you turn $1,000 per month into $2,000 per month and beyond. Either way, you only need 0.000002% of Etsy's active buyers to find your shop and make a purchase. So plan your clusters, optimize your listings for search, and let Etsy do the heavy lifting. Now, if you want to see exactly how to create your product clusters, optimize your listings for Etsy search, and make sales without posting on social media or paying for ads, I show you how to do all of that inside the Sales Sprint. We currently have over 2,200 students inside the course, and we have a very active Facebook community with over 1,700 members. So these are people who are working limited hours on their shops because we have families and limited time, but we still want to make some money. So when you join the Sales Sprint, you can come hang out with us, join the community and ask questions, get support. We are very helpful in here. I have complete faith that you can do this, especially when you are following a simple roadmap. But if you're not quite ready to join us, that's okay. You can watch this video next where I show you the simple strategies my students are using to get a sale within the next 24 hours. So click the video on your screen and I'll see you there.